Ian.
Yes.
Hi. Could you please describe how you have established a relationship with the birds?
Oh, yeah. I for those who
Ian has bird friends.
are not aware, yeah, I have a lot of crow friends because I like
crows?
birds in general. And the crows are receptive to, the crows are a noble creature, unlike, say, the seagull. Or the seagull's a noble creature too, but they're a little bit loud.
The
Point
crows,
is,
the crows enjoy these nuts.
yes. So I go around. I generally keep a bag of unsalted peanuts in my satchel at all times, because if I see some crows in the area, I'll give them a feed, and I'll stick around until I've either fed each crow at least once if I can, or if it's a small group until they all are satisfied. And just you keep doing this on a regular basis. And eventually the crows come to recognize you, and they'll start following you down the road, or they'll recognize the sound of your voice or your cough, and they'll pop up from around the corner of the block and start demanding nuts from you by giving grand honors of huge caws in your face. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm able to actually get within a couple feet of these crows most of the time as I'm feeding them. Not to the point where they'll take things out of my hand yet, but that's very close right now. Additionally, I've let a few of the crows know where I live by feeding them out in the world and then rushing home while they're still following me back, and then popping out on the balcony up top and saying, "Here I am." It didn't work that way quite well, but there's been a few other crows that have shown up in my cedar tree outside of my front door, and I'll just leave some peanuts on the railing, and they'll come and grab them, usually while I'm still out on the balcony. And it's quite. It makes my heart swell to give these little boys some good fun. I could tell more stories about crows, but I don't want to get too deep into it.
I think you should later.
Yes.
Yeah, look, you're telling this cool story, and chat's like, Ian's encouraging murder at his home, and it's like, that's very clever.
Yeah.
Good job. We're all proud of you, chat.
I know that the group of crows is called a murder. I tend not to use the word murder on my instant social media feeds, because sometimes I have to cross the border and I don't want any questions.
Check out this cool murder. Having a great time training my murder.
I've been followed by a murder.
Murder on my balcony.
That's going to be it for tonight, but perhaps later on I will tell the story about the crows that I befriended very closely on the Near Discovery Coffee. My good friends Lorca, Giorgio, and their daughter Michael, and how I'm pretty sure I taught baby Michael how to eat a peanut.
Amazing.
That's a story for later.
Terrific.